Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Pigeons are smelly. They smell like doo-doo caca. Like, there's nothing good about them. Alright, welcome to Calculus Officially. Today, we're gonna learn 3 important rules that you have to know for derivatives. These will carry on for other units, so make sure you know all of them. Well, to start, remember the definition of our derivative and how it is on the limit notation? Well, there's actually a much more simple way in order to find that instantaneous rate of change, as seen with the power rule right here. So, taking the exponent and making it the coefficient while also subtracting 1 from the exponent, we just get our derivative right there on the spot. So, let's test it out with an equation. We're going to use, for example, x to the power 4 minus 67x plus 17. And we're going to derive each polynomial here. Starting with x to the power 4, our new number here will be 4 times x cubed. As we just move the exponent to the front, and we just subtract 1 from the exponent. With 67x, it just becomes 67, as we just derived the x. Now, for constants like 17 though, our derivative will always be 0 for constants like these. That's just a rule that you have to remember. And as a result, our new derivative will look like this. 4x to the power of 3 minus 67. Now, when combining the power rule with multiplying different types of functions, we end ourselves with the product rule right here. From a function that looks like this, we have to use the following formula. We add f prime x times g of x with f of x times g prime of x. So let's start with the function right here. It's a really long one, so if you were to try to FOIL it out, you would have no time for that crap. So instead, we're going to apply the product rule right here. From getting the derivative of the first function, multiplying it by the second function, and then adding the product of the first function times the derivative of the second function, our derivative will equal this. A very large polynomial that is thankfully solved using the product rule. Okay, finally, let's talk about the quotient rule. Whenever you have a function of dividing polynomials and you need the derivative, you apply the new rule here. It's just like product rule, only that you subtract between the two functions, and your bottom function will be the second function squared. Now, starting with our example function, let's plug and derive our polynomials accordingly. Once you're done, you should have the values plugged in here. From here, you FOIL out and you soon get to a point where you can subtract polynomials with each other. As a result, our derivative will equal this function right here. Now, always make sure you square that bottom function accordingly. Just remember that, it's really important. But hey, congratulations! Now you know the basics of calculus.